There we go. More cowbell. There we go. Time now on the Car-Boyz. Thank you, audience, for our big quiz. This week we're going back to basics with Name That Car. It's very easy.
Okay.
I'll show you a car. You have to name the make and the model. On offer, a trip of a lifetime to Skegness, staying at a luxury two-star B&B right opposite the brown, cold North Sea. Wow, what a prize. No, not that this is an easy quiz this week, so even a fool could take home the star prize. Talking of a fool, we've got one here. Lovely young man from up north, well, north of the river, who's joining us with a chance of taking home that star prize. Well, either that or a toaster we got from Free Cycle. Simon, how are you today? You ready for the quiz?
Oh, good. I'm very excited about this quiz, so yes, looking forward to it.
Super, smashing, great. If you're ready, we'll begin. Now, this car may have gotten terrible gas mileage, but you are always the centre of the stage when driving this beast of a machine. What is the car pictured? Is it A, a Chevy Impala, B, a Buick Riviera boat tail, C, an AMC Courtauld, or D, a Ford Falcon?
Ooh, that's
Would you like
quite
those
a vehicle. Yes, please.
Chevy Impala, Buick Riviera boat tail, AMC Courtauld, or Ford Falcon?
I am going to take a punt. I'm not sure, but the tail does look odd, so I would go for the boat tail. B.
You are correct. Buick Riviera boat tail. I believe, I may be wrong here, featured in the movie Training Day. I think he drove one of those. Denzel Washington. I nearly said Samuel L. Jackson. That would have been racist. Moving on, question 2. I'm quite clever. I'm quite clever like that. Can you name this pictured luxury personal vehicle? Can you name this pictured luxury vehicle? Is it A, a Suzuki GS 1000S, a 1961 Jaguar E-Type, a Toyota Corona, or a Nissan Skyline? This is an easy one.
I would go for the Jaguar E-Type.
It is correct, although if we'd been in America, you would have been incorrect.
Jaguar.
You have to say Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Get to the Jaguar. A beautiful looking car. Correct. Hang on, you need a ding. Well done. Ding. So 2 out of 2 so far. Doing well. That luxury holiday in Scarborough could be yours. If you wanted muscle and class rolled into one in the 1960s, this manufacturer's car was your first choice. What is this car pictured? Is it A, a Chevrolet Corvette, B, a Ford Mustang, C, a General Motors Y platform, or D, a Chrysler Imperial? It sounds like this.
And that's just idle. I think it is. Did you say Stingray in there?
A Chevrolet Corvette.
Yes. Oh, Corvette. So I'll go for the Corvette.
It is. It's a Corvette Stingray Mark II, which, in my mind, is the prettiest of the marks.
And in gold.
And in gold. Gold, not half. With side pipes, and that is quite rare on the back as well. That, I believe, is that sort of split roof, which is quite rare. What an absolute lovely car. Ooh, 3 out of 3, doing well so far. Moving on. This car pictured premiered in Japan in 1969, but what is its name? Is this car a Daihatsu Copen? Is this car a Daihatsu Cherry, a Datsun Cherry even? Is this car a Nissan Fairlady Z or Z, or is this car a Honda Civic? What do you think?
I would say partly because when I was little, I used to have a Matchbox one of these, which was black. And you see on the bonnet where it's flat, I scratched off a bit of the black paint and used a red marker to make it look like the Knight Rider car.
Nice.
So I would say that's a Datsun Fairlady Z.
Yes, it's the Nissan Fair. Actually, it was the Datsun at the time. The Datsun Fairlady Z, or as I say in America, Z. And can you see how much they've ripped off the MG?
Yes.
I mean, they really have ripped off the. That looks like an MG had sex with GTO, maybe even a Corvette.
Yeah.
Just saying. This car manufacturer is far from a household name. This next one, but the results speak for themselves. What is this car pictured? Is this car a Ford Falcon? Is this car an Aero SSC? Is this car an AMC Gremlin? Or is this car the Hudson Hornet? Now, if you have small children, you're going to know the answer to this.
I am going to take a guess because I don't know it. Because it's quite a huge car, I'm going to go for Hudson.
You are correct. As voiced by Paul Newman in the movie Cars, this is the Hudson Hornet, which was driven by many doctors in America, but was a bit of a sleeper car because it had a huge engine and was capable of lots of fantastic on-road capabilities. The Hudson Hornet, which is very pretty
White wall tyres.
I mean, beautiful that. You're gonna. You'd have thought. You'd have driven Miss Daisy in that, but I say the speed. You've driven Miss Daisy crazy. But that's another movie we need to talk about later on. If you went back in time 50 years, you would see these cars parked at the hottest spots in town. But what is this car pictured? Probably a little older than 50 years, probably even 60 years. Is this a Dodge Wayfarer? Is this a Chrysler Imperial? Is this a Ford Galaxy? Or is this a Cadillac Eldorado?
Ooh, I like that a lot of these are American cars, so my American car history is not good. I would go for, again, I'm going to take a punt on this just because it looks like a spaceship. I'm going to go for Galaxy.
Oh, you can't, man. Unfortunately, the Ford Galaxy was more modern than this, I believe. The telltale is that at the back. It's a Cadillac Eldorado. It's the spare wheel at the back. They always had a separate cover for the spare wheel on the back or inside the car. Anytime you see that, you know it's a Cadillac Eldorado. That little chap just there. You're not bad. You're 5 out of 6 so far. You're still in the chance of winning that holiday to Skegness. Worth over £1 million or $1 million. Doesn't matter which. About the same these days, unfortunately. What rare car is pictured here? Is it a Lamborghini Diablo, a Ferrari 288 GTO, a Ferrari 308 GTB, that would be the Magnum one, or the Ferrari Dino?
Oh, I am thinking it's definitely a Ferrari.
It is.
What was it? 280?
288 GTO, 308 GTB, the Magnum one, or a Dino?
I'm trying to think if the Magnum car actually looked like that at the back. So I'm going to take a guess at the 288 GTO.
You are correct, the 288 GTO. Obviously, if you could see inside this car, it didn't have a special holder for the moustache, which the Ferrari 308 GTB, the Magnum one, had. Which you always needed
to stick that on
for your stick-on Magnum moustache. Right, question 8. We're not sure if you would take this bad boy on the highway, but a nice country drive would do the trick. What is this car we're picturing here? We're going back, I believe, pre-war. Is this an Alfa Romeo P3, an Austin A10, a Ford F1, or a Lancia 526?
Right. So by process of elimination, because it's red, and in the old days you used to race by the country that you were from and your colour. So red was Italy, hence why Ferraris are red.
Yes.
So what are the choices? Alfa or
Alfa Romeo P3, A, Austin A10, Ford F1, or Lancia 526?
I'm going to take a guess then at the Alfa.
You're correct. It's the Alfa Romeo P3. Back in the days when Alfa had a huge racing pedigree. That is
and the cars didn't break down.
And the cars didn't break down. They probably did. I love the fact the cloverleaf. I looked at the cloverleaf the other day because Alfa Romeo obviously has a weird badge on the front with a dragon on it, and I think there's a cross. And with what the cloverleaf was, the cloverleaf symbol, it was just lucky, as simple as that.
Lucky it didn't break down.
Lucky it didn't break down. This is one of the first luxury cars produced by this company. What car are we looking at here in this picture? GMC Starlight, Ford Fairlane, Chevrolet Impala or Chevy Impala, Lincoln Continental Mark II.
Oh, so because it's the size of a barge, I'm going to guess at Lincoln Continental?
Correct. I don't believe that this one had the suicide doors. The Mark II in the four-door version, of course, the one that JFK was killed in.
Yes.
What a beautiful-looking boat that is. The Lincoln Continental Mark II. Our final question. Well, we've got a couple more. We've got this one, and we've got a bonus question.
Okay.
So this is our final official question. What teenage guy in the 1970s didn't dream about having this all-American classic in their garage? But what car are we pictured here? Is it a Dodge Coronet? Is it a Chevy Impala SS? Is it a Pontiac Firebird or a Ford Mustang Mark I?
Now, I don't know this. I've seen this sort of car before, but I don't know it. And it's probably something really, really obvious, but I'll go by the grille. So yes. I'm going to say Pontiac.
You are correct. The Firebird. The Trans Am was the follow-up to this, but this was the original look of the Pontiac Firebird. What a gorgeous car. And it is, you're right, it's got the two sort of spaces at the front above the air, above or below there, that always points it out as a Firebird as opposed to anything else. One of the last muscle cars. Our final bonus question is for that microwave oven that we got a free cycle, and also we're giving away a 1987 FSO Polonaise, which is currently being used as a skip in Hounslow. Deliciously old school, tastefully refined. What is pictured in this high-end car? The doors are probably the giveaway. Is it A, Lamborghini Diablo or Diablo, a Lamborghini Aventador, a Ferrari 308 or a Reliant Robin?
It is, now I've got to get this right, so it's a Lamborghini, but your options were the Aventador was the newer one and the Diablo was the slightly older one, so I'm going to go for Diablo.
Oh, let's see. And our survey says correct. Yes, Yay! It was the Lamborghini Diablo. Thank you, audience. And the way you could always obviously tell that is the doors. Is the beetle wing doors on the? I don't know what they do on the Aventador. I think they just don't know. But it was the beetle wing doors that fold forward. You could tell that was a Lamborghini Diablo. Diablo, a lovely looking thing, an amazing. Probably a pain to park, a pain to flip and insure, a pain to drive. That's about it from the show. Yes, of course, Simon, you are walking away with a lovely holiday in Lincolnshire. I hope you get COVID-19 because you got a 10 out of 11. Well, I don't hope you get COVID-19. You probably are going to get it. Make sure you wear the mask or don't wear the mask. Yes. Wear some gloves. Don't wear some gloves. Take all the advice that our government is not not giving us. And, of course, if you want to get in touch with Car-Boyz, there's all the bits and pieces. You can email the show, car-boys@outlook.com. Facebook, we're car-boys at Car-Boyz with 4 Zs. Twitter, car-boys at car_boys, boys always with a Z, and Instagram at car_boys with 3 Zs. Get in touch. Thank you very much for tuning in, Simon. Anything exciting happened to you this week?
Yes, I'm going to explore Skegness.
Oh, enjoy Skegness. Take a mask. Not because of COVID, just because you're going to Skegness. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.